Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Kapaya Yash. I would like to present this video by GMS Kwawaya. I hope I pronounce his name correctly. And if I didn't, Salakia, forgive me. He did a video dealing with mistress women shall bring forth monsters. And we do have monsters in the world, not just monsters that are created, in movies. We have real monsters in this earth. There always been monsters in this earth. But as time, goes on, as the Bible says, let's go to this here, Matthew 24 and 13, I believe. So like here. Matthew 24, Salakia 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. We are at the end of days. So it says Matthew 24 and 21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And the Heavenly Father, He's turning up the wickedness of Esau, the heathen nation, and also 2/3 of our people. And with this video here, and Shalaki, let me start with my introduction. Giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rikak Kodash, and double honor to the men of great millstone that is out there on the highway and byway, pushing the truth day in and day out, also pushing the truth over the worldwide internet, reaching the elect to put them out of a 2/3 state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the church of salvation, to live in the kingdom under King David and the supreme King Yahweh Shah, which he has the title of command and authority and rulership over heaven and earth. The title was given to Yahweh Shah by his father Yahweh. Also, I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has the 100% truth for the Bible. To the Akim and Aqua, which are the men and women that listen, learn, continue to pray for more faith, repent and fast, and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability. As it states in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandment. Also, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. And these monsters that have gotten worse over time, like I said in the beginning, there's always been monsters, right? But these monsters are very effeminate. There's no masculinity in these. I'm talking about the Israelite men, so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American, males, not men, males, that react off little shit. They can't sit down and agree to disagree and move on. And they call these new monsters YN. Very effeminate. They want to show their masculinity with their guns, their knives, the gangs that they hang out with, that they cool with, that they believe that that they gonna be their partners to the end. Listen, there's no honor among thieves. There's no honor among criminals. There's no honor among thugs. I heard stories where some of these thugs, gang members or whatever, they go to jail. Some of them might get less time than the other, and they're backdoor their homeboys and deal with their homegirls. They were their old lady. Because did not Snoop Dogg said it's not fun if the homies don't have none. See, and he proclaimed to be a gangster, and he probably was. He said it. So, when somebody say who they are, trust and believe. A lot of time, that's who they are. He said it's not fun if the homies don't have none. So, these young guys here, they don't know how to settle dispute, and it's all because of female parents. These young women, or modern women that don't believe in disciplining their son. They don't know how to raise a young man to be a man. They a lot of these women, they more argumentative rather than letting it go. Because their sons, they're gonna see that the way mama react in the street. Guess what? That's where the boy's gonna act. Now, don't get me wrong. You have some weak, effeminate fathers. They sassy too. But a real man, he thinks before he reacts. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you have to react. It just depends on the situation. If you see somebody coming at you with a knife full speed, there's no time for you to think about what you're gonna do. You might have to haul out. You might have to haul ass, or you might have to. Hey, you might have to. Just put up and shut up. Fight, shoot, or whatever. But right before an argument, or you feel or you sense something about to go down, most men, we're going to calculate the situation. We're going to think it through. Like, okay, it's probably not best for me to even go talk to this guy because he's still hot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just park over here and he over there. We just keep our distance. Because we know if we get close to each other, something might happen. Or you and your old lady walking down the street and you see guys looking at your old lady, ain't no need you popping off and getting mad. Yeah, he can look. Yeah, just how you met your woman, you looked at her, right? You saw how beautiful and how attractive she was, right? So, of course, other guys is going to look too. Ain't no need you getting all upset and popping off and like a woman. If another woman, let's say, a woman and her man walking down the street and there's, a couple women ooh and ahhing and looking at her man or whatever. Some of these women would literally go over there and try to fight those three women for looking at her man, which don't make no damn sense. Shit, if they oohing and ahhing, take the compliment and push it down the street. Don't sit over here and argue and then turn around and fight with the woman. And you got a lot of these young males that grow up in single parent homes and their mother get a man or whatever, and situations like that probably have happened, and then she popping off and she fighting him and fighting the women too. That's all she knows, is corruption, and he got to deal with it. He got to see that, and then when he gets of age and he start dating, he ain't gonna learn how to manage his attitude. He don't know how to control his attitude. He don't know how to think it through. So when someone come and try to have a manly conversation with him to tell him of his wrongdoing, and he can't. It's called constructive criticism. Somebody telling you of your wrongdoing, and it might be coming down on you a little bit harsh, but if you can't take that, and that's the feminine spirit in you, because you can't accept it. You want to be like your mother. You want to be like some of these females. You don't want to take accountability for your actions. So you get mad and then you go pull the trigger. So this is, and I know this is long. I've been almost 10 minutes talking. But in this video here, you see a YN, and pretty much everybody know it is a young Nigger. You know, and he cannot control his emotion. And let's just go ahead and play this. And this, like I said, this is by Salaki. Hold on. This is by again GMS Kwawaya. GMS Kwawaya. And very powerful speaker. I like the way he speaks. He don't pause. If people still saying that, I know it might be an old saying, but it's not like that. You know, the brother, he's a powerful, speaker, and he don't cut no slack. He don't listen. When he talk, he give you his talk is like strong, bitter, alcohol or wine or whatever. We'll say wine, and he don't add nothing to it to soothe that bitterness. No, like when you get a drink at the at the bar or whatever, and it might be strong or whatever, so they're diluted with something to kind of, take the strength out of it. Well, no, this brother here, he is not going to take nothing out of it. He gonna give it to you strong, just like Kansas City, my lawyer. He give it to you strong. Another person out of Chicago, Murphy, he'll give it to you strong, give it to you raw. Again, pause. But anyway, let's go ahead and play this here. And this is what YNs today are, because, this is just how society, right along with single parent. And like I said, I'm not trying to throw, the bigger the responsibility away from men, because you got a part of responsibility too. You got the woman pregnant, you supposed to be there to take care of your son. Now, if you and the wife, the woman can't get along, you still can, take care of your son. Spend some time with your son. Show your son how to be a man. Take him to the gym. Go to his football game. Show him, certain things. Because mama can't show all that. Mama know what mama knows, and that's being a female, being a woman. But when you have women that don't want you to be around your child, they just want child support from you. When you try to spend time with your kids, she wants to, pick up and go across town somewhere. You got to sit out there and wait. Hey, fellas, don't sit up there and cry and moan behind that. Hey, just sit back. Pretty sooner or later, your son, he gonna find out the truth. He gonna find out the truth. So don't pull your hair out your head. But this is primarily, for women that are like that think that they can be the father and the mother, and they can raise the child without the father. And this right here is the example of a YN. A YN is stubborn. I guarantee you, YN, hits their mothers, because their reaction is just like a female. YNs, they curse they mothers, they fathers. Hell, I guarantee they hit their fathers too. Because of what mama said, or how he feel. But let's go ahead and play this video. I've talked too damn long.
It's right. You doing all this on the gram though, but niggas catch you though. You get what I'm saying? It could be all type of shit. You with your mom. Look, I'm not on this no disrespectful shit. I'm just saying you doing all this kind of.
Now let me just let you know this situation here. It's a rapper by the name of Dre, a young rapper. As you can see him showing, I think he got a hoodie on.
It's Dre, right? It's Dre, right? You doing all this on the.
That guy right there. He's a young rapper named Drake, and he said some stupid stuff, in this video, just like a lot of these guys, they think it's cool to just, just talk about people and think shit ain't gonna happen. Talk about family members, talk about whatever. Cause rap is pretty much is to degrade their own people. Rap is also degrade to unalive. To take another man girl and all this and that. It's a evil, wicked device that Esau have inspired a lot of young Israelite men. Come on in and hey, you can make millions by putting down your own people. But if you try to come and look, try to do something positive or whatever, no, you ain't gonna get no play. But something wicked, something demonic, something that's destructive. It's a song back in the 80s called when I think all the East Coast got together and they said, "You're looking for self-destruction," and that's what Esau wants. He wants these young men to be self-destructive, to kill, to unalive each other. And the guy that's doing the talking, I guess, rolled up on him, and now they talking, but this young guy here, he don't know how to communicate. All he know is to react.
Of a nigga's kitchen though. You get what I'm saying? They could be all type of shit. You with your mom. Look, I'm not on this no disrespectful shit. Shit though, bro. But she was talking, hey, excuse me, not on no bullshit. But you was talking hella shit on the gram. But listen, you disrespecting people, mamas. You doing all this on the gram. It's right, right? It's right, right? You doing all this on the gram though, but niggas catch you though. You get what I'm saying? They could be all type of shit. You with your mom. Look, I'm not on this no disrespectful shit. I'm just saying there's all type of stuff going on in Oakland. I don't care about no police, bro. What you walking up on me for? All right, step back. I'm saying step back, right? Step back, right? Step back, right, bro? For real, bro. You cool. I'm saying keep my niggas, make myself. Keep walking left. I'm saying keep walking left, bro. All right, better be cool. Listen, though, keep that freedom shit, keep that K shit, keep that acorn out your mouth, bro. Before this lady right here, nigga, don't see you no more. See you. All right, better be cool. Listen, though, keep that freedom shit, keep that K shit, keep that acorn out your mouth, bro. Before this lady right here, nigga, don't see you no more. See you.
See, that's all these YN know. The guy, the guy that was doing all the talking, telling him not to say this and say that. Sometimes it's not even best to even come up to these guys to even explain situation like this to them. Let the street, matter of fact, let Yahweh by Shema Shah take care of young men like this here. Best thing you can do is just, ignore it and move on. Let the little, have it. You don't have to confront every man that say something about you. Fuck it. I mean, people say everything. People say anything about everybody. Hell, they talked about the creator of this world, Yahweh Shai. You don't think they're gonna not talk about you? So let people like that have that, cause you see the cowardness in him. He couldn't talk to the guy. He could the young end could have said, "All right, man, this is what a normal, reasonable man would have said when he make a mistake. Yeah, you right. I apologize because you rolled up on me, and I'm glad you wasn't one of those street ends or whatever, street guys. The guy that was doing all the talking could have very well laced him up right there in front of his mom, but he didn't. He wanted to talk to him. So he had some respect for the guy, but the young guy with the hoodie on, he couldn't fathom that. He couldn't receive that. He wanted to go back and forth. The guy pretty much gave you a chance to keep it moving. Because, like I said, he could have laid you out right there because you didn't see him come up on you. But he wanted to argue and forth back with the guy. He could just want to say, all right, man, I apologize, whatever. Hey, man, I'm going to leave you alone. And that could be it right there. But no, he wanted to push it on. Just like, some females, they don't know how to say, I'm sorry or I apologize. It's hard for women to say that. And guess where these YNs get that from? Their mothers. They don't want to accept, they don't want to be known to say, I'm sorry, for a mistake that I done. No, they got to fight it out. And this case here, he shot it out with the guy. And he had his hand in his pocket, walking up to the guy. He was looking to do something. That's a coward. That's a coward. When you come across a YN, he got a gun on. He think he's 10 feet tall and bulletproof. But without that gun, he's nothing. He's nothing. But for as now this is an example, and let's go into the scripture now. This is a example of a stubborn child, because I know his mother had hell with him raising, when she was raising him, and I seen a bunch of hell raisers as little toddlers, and mothers sit back and let their children do the hell they want because they think it's cute, and it's cute right now. But when he get that boy age that you saw in that video, you'll be crying when he's behind bars, or you at that glass window and you crying and see him all fucked up in the face because he got his tail beat up because that gun ain't with him, or you at his funeral home talking about he didn't do nothing to nobody. So Deuteronomy 21 and 18, this is an example of, like I said, I guarantee he was stubborn. He didn't want to listen to his mama. He didn't want to do no work, whatever. So the Bible, see, in the ancient days, this boy here would have been gone a long time ago. It says here, Deuteronomy 21 and 18, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and in this case his mother, and that when they have chastised him will not hearken unto him, then shall the father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out to the elders of the city and unto the gates of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this is our son, is stubborn, rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton, and a drunken. He probably, he don't look like a glutton, but, he probably do other things, that's destroying his temple, smoking, weed, drinking, ain't nothing wrong with drinking, but, he might be a drunk, who knows? And it says here, 21, here's the point. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stone that he die. So this man right here, this YN, if we was in the ancient days, he would have been gone a long time ago. He just didn't start, he just didn't start being, this wannabe gangster at this age that he is now. No, this was ongoing because of single parent. The woman don't know how to raise their boy. She know how to raise their boy up to a certain point. Then after that, it's supposed to be turned over to the man. I guarantee you, he probably hit his mom because I guarantee you, as a little boy, he wanted everything, and she gave him everything that his heart desired, and she probably got hit. She told him, "No, come on, let's get something to eat, or put the game down. We finna go." And he probably threw the game at her, the handset or whatever. It says here, Exodus 21:15, and he that smite his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And a lot of these YN and these YH, these young women, HOES, they listen, they will be put to death also. rebellious, stubborn, hidden, disobeying their mother, and cursing their mother. Either, praying to the Lord I wish my mama and my father was, DEAD, or I wish my father would this, or I wish my father would that, or literally just talking bad, calling their father and their mother name, should be put to death also. Let's go to because the Bible tells us in Matthew 15 and 4, I believe, it says, honor thy father and thy mother. And a lot of these people are not doing that. So let me go to Exodus 21, try to make this here fast. Well, here it is right here. Exodus 21 and 17. It says that, and he that cusses his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. So a lot of these young N's and YH's, we are in a different type of kingdom where he allows this to happen. He allowed confusion. He allowed corruption. He allowed our people to unalive each other. If we was in our kingdom, it'll be less young people than it is. Listen, if the ancient world can come back now and King Solomon was ruling right now and he came back, King Saul, King Solomon, King David was back right now, and Salakia, and he saw this, it'll be a lot of young people walking around on the earth right now. You pretty much will see people and they probably in their late 30s and 40s, walking around, and the people in their 30s and 40s have to reproduce. Got to start back reproducing again to bring forth more children. I'm just saying, it's bad out there, Well, I got to get ready for work. It's 8:21. I got to be at work for 8:30, so I got to get myself together. This here was just something that I wanted, to land me off. Well, if I'm land me off, I just wanted to do a remake of this brother video here. Because like I said, we are in a different generation, different time, and we at the end, and Yahweh Bashim Abishai is coming. When things get turned up, when things get worse, that should let you know that, hey, we are at the end. We are at the end, people. Well, I'm going to end it right there. Shalom.